Got him! Greetings, everyone. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that you are here. We're going to be playing some Magic the Gathering Arena today, as always. These are some of the highlights from our stream, and I really hope you enjoy the games. If you do really enjoy the program, please don't forget to leave a like and subscription. It really, really helps the channel. So without further ado, let's get to the games. More, and we're kind of in business. Another land past that, and you know, we can essentially do everything. Oh my gosh. So it's here. Oh, we did get the land. Okay. All right. We don't yet have our Tainted Remedy. Oh, no. So it's Bant, which means enchantments. Admittedly, we do have Heliod's Intervention, which is good. So let's pay the life and Fortle, just in case it makes more sense to Doomskar next turn to get rid of, like, you know, if they cast another enchantment creature or something like that, you know. Enchantress's Presence shows up. And Destiny Spinner does as well. A card is drawn. See, this is exactly the sort of thing I was talking about. This makes more sense than allowing them to maintain their stuff. We will need, you know, more things. Enchantress's Presence draws a card off of the Solemnity. We are not going to let them untap. We're just going to get rid of them. Your go, Minostelek. Secret Muffin, how was your day? Oh, Secret Muffin, you should know. You are the one who got me into Stormlight Archive. So I'm not saying this to rub it in your face, but rather to celebrate with you because I was really excited. I have been invited to be a very important person at Magic Summit coming up. And there's going to be some like graphics and stuff, and like I can get you guys a discount on tickets and stuff if you want to go to Magic Summit as well. But I am going to be a VIP alongside Brandon Sanderson, and I'm really excited about it. So that's very, very cool. It's going to be very, very cool. Couldn't remember. I do Frosty Flavors, or at least I did. My daughter stole it. I don't know why my daughter stole my pocket watch, but you know how kids can be. Yes, actual Brandon Sanderson. Well, I mean, and it's not just me. Like, there's a whole bunch of VIPs, folks, right? Like, it's not just me. I guess we can hold off. We will actually take one extra damage this way than they will. But we can destroy another thing. So we might as well hold on to it and see if they cast another thing. I think we will even take the 2. Unless they cast something, which they did. So X equals 3. 1, 2, 3. Gotcha. All right, so now we take an extra damage. When they only took 1, we actually take the 2. We do need to find a way of dealing damage to them. Oh, now you show up. Now you show up. All right, fine. All right, that's fine. Damage. We need, like, some kind of equalizer over there. So, like, Kaya to gain us life, or Lightning Helix to deal them damage, gain life, things like that. Banishing Light, going after the Tainted Remedy, very, very wisely. We've already shown them the thing, and they have caught on. All right, damage. And, okay, yes, that's a good one. So, if we get to attack with it, it evens things up quite a bit. If we don't get to attack, it doesn't make it strictly even. We'll die first, but you know, yeah. Well, I mean, I have really enjoyed all of the work of his that I've encountered. So, you know, I really can't complain. Certainly not. As a matter of fact, I feel quite fortunate indeed. Oh boy, folks. It's coming right down to it. It's coming right down to it, and we need to do the thing. So anyway, why did the potato go to the dentist? Scum7. Why did the potato go to the dentist? It needed a root canal. All right. No! Down to 7! Down to 7. Okay. Folks, we have Kenriths. We have Kaya's. We have more Bonecrusher Giants. We have Lightning Helixes. We even have Heliod's interventions. We can use Heliod intervention to gain us life and get out from under this Roiling Vortex. Okay, Enchantress's Presence, not ideal. It will draw them cards. They might be able to draw out of this as well. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh! Tainted Remedy. Roiling Vortexes. Tax dude, glad you made it. Good to see ya. All right, Sterling Grove. No, that draws them a card. Gives all their stuff Shroud. Oh my gosh. We need it now. Deck. Do not betray me. I said don't betray me. I said don't. Lightning Helix. Okay, that's fine for now, I guess. Actually, let's just do it right now. They shouldn't have Spell Pierce. The only way they can get out of this is if they have Spell Pierce. So we're doing it. For the win? For the win? Please? Come on, opponent! Yes! Okay. We'll hang on to it. Savai Triome, come on down. Opponent. And a Plains. Folks, it might be happening. It very well may be happening. Roiling Vortex, come on down. Get pinged. Source of Plowshares does seem quite strong. Mind Stone. No, it's not life gain. Come on, man. Admittedly, Heliod's intervention could be good here. Presumably they're doing like mono white controlling stuff, so like ramp and stuff, you know? So, you know. And the Heliod's intervention can destroy artifacts and enchantments if we need it to. Admittedly, it also takes away our kill shot. So Solemnity shows up. And a white source. I think we are going to loot away the creatures. Wow. Well, or I'm sorry, the board sweepers. I guess like this. And okay, damage can't be prevented. All right. Yes. Roiling Vortex. Hit our opponent. All right. And cast something? No, sacrifice a Mind Stone. You got it. Draws a card. Idyllic Tutor. I wonder what they're going to get, folks. Huh. I never would have guessed. So, Shattered Sanctum. Suture Priest? Yeah, right? Darn it. Fine. Roiling Vortex. Hits them down to 16. And they cast a 9 lives. All right. You got Joe? Yeah, I mean, I guess. Just one. This one has hexproof, right? So, Roiling Vortex hits us down to 16. We make a land drop and pass. Opponent gets hit with Roiling Vortex, but of course, the damage is prevented. Counter goes on to 9 lives. And they have another Solemnity! Of course they do. All right. Our turn. Roiling Vortex pings us. We get a Tainted Remedy. Land. Tainted Remedy. Actually, maybe we're supposed to hold on to the land there, because we could draw more Faithless Lootings, and having some cards to discard to Faithless Looting would be good. I was just thinking, you know, like... making our opponent lose a bunch of life with Tainted Remedy would be good. So let's see. What is kill shot with Tainted Remedy? We need twice X life, so we need to be able to have 10 lands, because it would be X equals 8. All right. Let's hold on to one land, I guess, and just, you know. Notchkey, glad you made it. What do you mean, no? What do you mean, no, Notchkey? You got to elaborate. Okay. 2, 6. Yeah, it's got to be, it's 10 lands, because your opponent loses that much life. I need to have, because of Heliod's intervention. If an opponent would gain life, they lose that much life instead. Heliod's intervention would, no, that's damage. Damage is prevented. Notchkey. Life loss not prevented. Yeah. Life loss still kills our opponent. So we need one more land yet. And Heliod's intervention. No, Riordan. But Heliod's intervention says target player gains twice X life. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, so we drew all of the Tainted Remedies that we didn't need. We just needed the one. We have not drawn our more of our Heliod's intervention, which we did need. More of those would have been great. More of these, less so. Less so. Techno Shaman, glad you made it. It's an 8% chance. Thank you, my friend. We also need one more land, though. Well, I mean, I guess we don't need one more land because we do have the Bonecrusher Giant. All right, so that's the land we need. Any Heliod's intervention off the top now? Very, very good. Now, they could be playing Mana Tithe, for the record. Do we play an extra an extra land out just in case they're running Mana Tithe? That is... No, they do not stack Techno Shaman. They are replacement effects. I did test it as well. Kaya! Orzhov Usurper. They were running a lot of stuff. This is kind of nice. Even if they have a way to exile Kaya here, like just gaining 2 more life, this buys us 2 more draw steps if Roiling Vortex is the only thing killing us, right? Yes, Rusty Scissors. I do have 2 Kenrith in this deck. Yes. Well, no, the birth costs them life, and they understand life loss is dangerous, right? Way. Thinking about it. Does have the Banishing Light. Okay. Gets our Kaya. All right. Hey, Faithless Looting. We draw 2 more Faithless Lootings. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right, down to 28 cards remaining in library. We are going to hold on to the Bonecrusher Giant, because remember, it does kind of get through the 9 lives thing. Damage can't be prevented. So if it's a situation where they have like some way to gain just a couple of life that we weren't expecting, then this can kind of get through those last couple of points. No! Hey. Bang Fist, glad you made it. Okay, the clock is really on here. Please, deck. Remember, folks, Kenriths also work. So we have Heliod's interventions and Kenriths. Okay, does this do it right now? Twice X life, X equals 5. It does. If they have Mana Tithe, they get us, though. Do we wait so we can play around with Mana Tithe? I suppose we can also respond. I was worried they might have another Approach the Second Sons in their hand. So we can wait. If they cast it, we respond to the trigger. Yes. We will keep it. I think... Oh, crud. Irrigated Farmland? Is this going to be a bunch of counter magic? Ay, ay, ay. Davriel needs another pocket watch. I mean, yeah, probably. Probably. Folks, I don't think this deck is going to fare overly well against counter magic, honestly. You know, counter my Faithless Looting? I didn't think so. Okay, well, this is good. If we get a chance to resolve Outlaws Merriment, it's typically pretty good against this style deck, but that's a big if. They might just never give us a chance, you know? All right, they cycle away another Irrigated Farmland. Hey, appreciate you running, Wolfie. I assume that's a clip. Unfortunately, all links are blocked in the chat. If you can whisper it to me, though, I will post it in chat. Soul Guide Lantern, going to exile our Faithless Looting. Sten's Bale, glad you made it. Test the talents my looting. Oh no, that would be terrible. Holy cow. All right, Faithless Looting. And... yeah, I think those things are fine. There we go. There we go. Calculated. That's right. Narset, Parter of Veils, shows up. And... moment they see a playing Tainted. That's right, randomly. That's right. Dovin's veto arrives. Okay, well, we're not thrilled by that. We are thrilled, though, to have an opportunity to resolve an Outlaws Merriment before they have the ability to counter-spell it. This does not by any means ensure victory. Like, they, you know, because, you know, Shark Typhoon is just this card, but 2 mana more expensive. So it's more powerful or whatever, you know, so they can block all day, destroy all our stuff all day, you know. So not, yeah, okay. Speak of the devil. So, you know, I still think we're like very, very not favored against this deck. But, you know, that's all right. Human Rogue, deal your damage. Kill off Narset. Okay. Well, combat. We're going to attack for 1. See what they have to say. They take it. Well. Haunted Ridge. And pass, I guess. They're definitely going to Shark Typhoon, right? They're definitely gonna... Oh, they might march of Otherworldly Light the Outlaws Merriment. Okay. Yep. Exiling Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. And naturally, we got the smallest one, just the 1/2. So this is not a very fast clock, folks. All right, well, Savai Triome gets cycled away. Well, we're going to try and draw out the Dovin's veto. It seems pretty unlikely. I said maybe. All right. Dovin's veto does come out. That's kind of nice. Because we can actually play around Spell Pierce here with the Kaya. So, sure enough, Kaya Orzhov Usurper, join the party. We're going to eat that Memory Deluge. Don't mind if we do. Is Mystical Archive the only source in Arena for Day of Judgment? Yes. Only set. It is the only set. So Memory Deluge and Narset? No, that's wrong. Because this could be a version with whatever the heck the name of that artifact card is, the 5/6 Torrential Gearhulk. And if it is a Torrential Gearhulk deck, you know, we would have preferred to get rid of the instance. So Memory Deluge definitely can go away, but you know, it should have been one of the others, I think. Probably March, I guess. But Loka 94.99. What do you say? Allows it. Hey, hey, hey. All right, well, combat. All right, gonna be these. I don't think it does, unless it's exiling a token, hyperdynamic. But admittedly, we are trying to win with tokens somewhat. So I guess we're going to try and go after their mana this turn. And opponent cycles away a Shark Typhoon. You got it. So we're going to Bonecrusher Giant their face. Bonecrusher Giant their face. Try and get them, or their, I guess we'll Bonecrusher Giant their 1/1. Save counters on Kaya. They very well may try and protect their Shark just because they want spells to be all cast, right? They go after the Kaya with Fateful Absence. Don't mind if I do. All right. Turn gets passed. We draw a card. It's a clue. We do get a land, but it's not an untapped land. We can't play around Spell Pierce yet. All right. Combat. Source of Plowshares? Yeah. All right. Don't Spell Pierce me, bro. Yes! I think we will play the Savai Triome past turn. Opponent on 14 life means this Outlaws Merriment will do work if it's allowed to survive. So we'll see. We'll see. Castle Ardenville shows up. That is a land. They needed that. They needed that in the worst possible way. Outlaws Merriment, come on. Give us something more than a 1-2. Come on, man. Tainted Remedy with the Heliod's interventions. Don't mind if I do. She's the Wanderer. She goes around, 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 around. Wow. Exiles a 1-2. That must mean there are more Wanderers yet to come. That's what that must mean. I guess we should have Tainted Remedied there first. Though admittedly, they might have counterspelled it. So it was probably better to still play around it. Pretty desperate? You don't say, oh my gosh! 3 in a row, worst one. Stop giving me the worst one. Okay. Combat. Another Wanderer. She goes around, 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 around. Exiles again. Gonna lose some life. Folks? Folks? Do we do it? Make him lose 8 on the spot? We have the Bonecrusher Giant to follow it up later. We don't have the mana to actually kill them, though. This is only 8. This is not 10. The very YOLO guy. Glad you made it. All right. Let's just stomp Bonecrusher. Pass. All right. Come on, baby. A board sweeper here would be great, actually. Because all of the, even the worst one, even if we get another, okay, they could still have Spell Pierce, though. Come on. I'm going for it. Twice X life. X equals 4. Got him! Taste it, Blue Eye Control! We have intervened. We have intervened. Oh, taste it. Detroit Donut, glad you made it. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. Structural assault, huh? All right. How about that? All right. Get in there. Yeah. 0 life. Admittedly, the Blue Eye Control deck missed several land drops and stuff there. I know. But I don't care, man. That's still a win. Bebob. I can only imagine just how salty that player was, too. You know, just like... you know? Missing a couple of land drops and then dying to Heliod's intervention. Oh, folks. Yeah. I think we're gonna hang on to it. We have all the pieces we should need. We have multiple board sweepers. We have parts of our combo. Oh, shoot. Actual Rune Crab is terrifying. I mean, the Faithless Looting, it makes it really tempting to go for the Needleverge Pathway turn 1, but let's not worry about it. Metallica, glad you made it. That's true, Frosty Flavors. They were desperate. But, you know, that's their problem, not my problem. I love Bebob's Moxie there. Getting in with a Ruin Crab. Message received. All right. The problem is, folks, they might have a bunch of counter magic. Some of these mono blue decks do play lots of counter magic. We lose a Tainted Remedy, our other Heliod's Intervention. So we only have just the 2 in our hand. That's it. All right. Couldn't have happened to a better deck. Control is mean. I mean, you know, in fairness, I think Control really enjoys being mean, which is okay. Because, I mean, there's got to be a winner and a loser in every game. Right? All right, Maddening Cacophony, Drowned Secrets, Ruin Crab, all doing work on us, down to 30 cards in our library. Message received. Well, Kaya, Orzhov, Usurper. Get rid of that stinking Ruin Crab. The problem is we might be dead. Our opponent could have any number of different crazy things. Tainted Remedy. Well, let's go up, exile their bin, and pass. We're going to try and Bone Crush on their turn to bait out a counterspell. Because this sort of deck typically wants to... Wow, they just let it happen. They want to run out their counter magic as soon as they've got it most of the time. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what they're doing, folks. What are these cards? Bruvok. Well, that's unfortunate. Vid is going up. All right, fair enough, mate. You have a great night. I will catch you next time, my friend. So, here's the problem, folks. If we don't sweep the board, the Bruvok might just kill us. If they have Maddening Cacophony, it just combos and we die. All right. So they didn't have counter magic. That much is good. But not thrilled about losing our most expedient way of winning the game. Ruin Crab, Drowned Secrets. Mama Boo, good to see ya. Glad you made it. I was actually lurking in Hamhock's chat. Oh boy, it was an Evolving Wilds earlier this morning. So I saw you were saying goodbye. I didn't have time to really comment. We were doing work-related stuff, you know. But you know, I saw. Yeah, I was gonna say something, and then you know, just thought differently of it. Right. All right, Kaya. Go after it. And Tainted Remedy? No counterspell. Okay. 15 cards remain. Stomp. Land. Exile. Bonecrusher. Pass. Mash Patty Roast. Glad you made it. So far, honestly, Mash Patty Roast, the deck has been awesome. We've been having a great time. Bruvok. Mills. Septic Mushroom. Good to see you. Actually, we're supposed to respond there. X equals 1, right? No. No, I think this is fine. Because Bonecrusher get in. And then just cash in Kaya. X equals 1. And we can cast it again. Oh, no, we couldn't. We actually didn't have the requisite white sources because the auto tapper screwed us. Good thing they didn't have counter magic. They didn't, so we got them. GG. GG. I mean, all right. It is funny. I mean, it would definitely, you know, help us live the meme dream. Which, you know, I'm not sure there's any better way to live than the meme dream. Arclight Phoenix heads to the bin. The Kaya is traditionally quite good in this matchup, though being on the draw means they are almost certain to get their Arclight Phoenix back before before it matters any too much, and then our Kaya is going to die, you know, promptly thereafter. Hey, look at that! It's Samsoni, fellow content creator. Glad you're out there, my friend. I sent you someone over to do some coaching. I hope I didn't overstep, my friend. I hope, because I thought, well, darn it, I probably should have asked if you were even still in the market for coaching. But, you know, just like usual, my mouth ran away with me before I gave it any thought. So, alas. Oh, okay, great. Well, I'm glad to hear it then. I'm glad you are not, like, wroth with me, you know? All right, well, folks, Kaya showing up. Glad to have it. All right. And we're going to eat an Arclight and a Faithless Looting. Gain a couple of life. It was Stoic Gaming. It was. I didn't want to call you out in chat either. I didn't want to be like, oh, that was the one. You know? Because that might be a double faux pas. But as it turns out, that's okay. Right? It worked out. Nobody was upset. Well, I'm glad to hear it, Samson. I guess I'll have to try a little harder. You know. Okay, opponent doing a little expressively iterating. Do you have a burn spell, opponent? Perhaps. It would be nice to be able to kill the Symmetry Sage. Yeah. Maybe that was incorrect. Maybe we're supposed to exile the Symmetry Sage with the Kaya instead of exiling the Arclight Phoenix. But it feels like we're trading one for another. You know? And at least once this goes away, it should theoretically, anyway, be gone, right? Alright, let's get merry. Is Blue-Eye Control viable in Explorer? I actually think it is, Poseidon. But be careful. I don't know that it is going to be one of those decks that kind of pilots itself. You know, you will have to make some very meaningful decisions for it to work, you know? Okay. Opponent. Operation Remy, glad you made it. Yeah, let's do that. And pass, I suppose. Yes. Agreed, Samson. Alright, Symmetry Sage doing its thing. Well, I mean, it plays similar to, like, the way Splinter Twin used to, right? Alright, Ledger Shredder doing its work. Symmetry Sage doing work. We are going to have to find a way to sweep this board, I think. Though Lightning Helixes could still do some work here. Well, shoot. There's an Arclight Phoenix. Things are getting a little bit messy. Combat. 6. We take it. Down to 11. Den of the Bugbear. Woo! Okay. Well, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one too. Well, let's play this and stomp. Okay, that was very good indeed. So let's Bonecrusher and pray we don't die. This puts our opponent in a really awkward spot, and what they don't know that we do is we can actually just use Heliod's Intervention for its intended purpose and gain ourselves life. We don't have our Tainted Remedies out, so it is unlikely to be a finisher this game, but, you know, definitely a possibility here. Calyx, glad you made it. Okay, Symmetry Sage. Land. No Den of the Bugbear activation. No attack. Okay. That is the worst one again. Folks, why do we always get the worst one? He says as the 3-1 is in play. You know. You know? Opponents. Damage. Upstairs. A land, not quite what we're looking for, but it is notable that, you know, we have a lot going on here, and we can gain 10 life back up to 21. All right. Den of the Bugbear comes alive. Trades with Bonecrusher. Does. Takes an easy block. Takes an easy block. Yep. Do we Roiling Vortex? Because then we can still gain 6? I think we do. Billy Bad Aim, good to see you. Glad you made it. Calyx, we are attempting to combo our opponents out using Heliod's Intervention and Tainted Remedy. Tainted Remedy, of course, for those of you who can't see the card, and I don't have it in front of me, is a 3-mana enchantment that says if your opponent would gain life, they lose that much life instead. All right, so Symmetry Sages doing their thing. You got it, you got it. Expressive Iteration might be quite possibly the best draw they could have had. The Day of Judgment was a very legitimate consideration, PogChimp. But, like, if they're attacking, they lose next turn. So they might attack thinking they can kill us. But I don't think these creatures are particularly threatening right now. Because, remember, we can still gain 6 life ourselves. Right? So opponent goes Expressive Iteration into Expressive Iteration. Okay. And so the best case scenario would be for maybe for them to think they've got lethal, you know, if they get another, you know, a couple of Arclight Phoenixes back, and then they attack us, and so they swing out, and then we just gain life, and we in fact do not die, and then win on the crackback, you know. To the secret mode of intervention? Yeah, I understand. I understand. All right, and consider. Yep. Cemetery Sages doing their thing. Well, and they're trying to get back the Arclight Phoenix, right? They really haven't had a chance. Oh boy, they do get both. Do they swing out? They do. Our opponent is going to be so salty. Oh, opponent. I am so sorry. Oh, Calyx, we've pulled it off more often than not. It's actually the most expedient win condition here. And it has worked with a disturbing amount of regularity. I wouldn't say it's going to take over the meta anytime soon, but we're actually at a positive win rate. We have won more games than we have lost with it.